Morning. Very nice to see you. Please say hello when you get here. You are my precious ones. You're the reason I do this. I'm here for you, with you. Play together. The energies. In preparation, I'm diffusing on the diffuser. And started. So I'm using helichrysum. And the Santos. I like to soften it. Helichrysum's great for concentration. Like that's if I'm doing my taxes or my books, I'll just use helichrysum and diffuse that. Maybe even put a little bit under my nose, just so my focus, my concentration is pure and really on. All right. As always, we're going to start with a prayer. Let's start with the forgiveness prayer. It's inspired by a prayer in Lisa Barnett's book about the infinite wisdom of the Akashic Records. And it goes like this. And before we begin, center yourself in your spiritual heart, your physical heart, your heart chakra, then your spiritual heart. There you go. Good. Very good. Divine Spirit Source, please move me into a state of forgiveness toward anyone or anything that has hurt me, consciously or unconsciously, from the beginning of time to this present moment. I now forgive them and release the energy of the past. Divine Spirit Source, please move me into a state of forgiveness toward myself for any hurt I have caused others, consciously or unconsciously, from the beginning of time to this present moment. I now forgive myself and I release the energy of the past. Divine Spirit Source, please move me into a state of forgiveness toward myself for any hurt I caused myself, consciously or unconsciously, from the beginning of time to this present moment. I now forgive myself and release the energy of the past. I invoke the grace and the power of forgiveness to transform my body, mind, and heart as I return to the state of divine innocence. So it is. So you're the Great Creatress invocation. Oh, Great Creatress, I invite your divine and holy presence to flow through me now, opening my spiritual heart. I receive fullness of your gifts. Perpetually aligned in divine partnership with you, I offer my mind, my spirit, in unity with your power and purpose. Surrendering all obstacles, your pure light flows gracefully through me. Receiving your divine instructions for this day. All thoughts, words, and deeds that most serve you arrive pre-formatted with your and strength of purpose. Inspire me to proceed in the direction and manner that you prescribe. Born of your light, filled with gratitude for steady presence, gives me the energy, clarity, and empowerment needed to fulfill your plan. Gratefully I say, and so it is, dear ones. So, Peter, the DNA, 142 DNA activation cards, the Reconnecting Soul, 142 DNA activation cards. And a card out of that deck. Usually I think of questions first, but I didn't do that yet. I'm thinking of them now. So I'm told to show this card first, and it's from, let me get a grip on this box. It's from the Shadow edition of the Threads of Fate deck. And they're saying that this card represents the overall week, the energy and the things that we'll need to focus on as we go through this week. And they're having me take this crystal and bless this card. Did we have this again? Didn't we have this one recently? Got the boundaries card. All right. Good morning, Marco. Good morning, Lisa Davis. Thanks, you get the teddy bear up, waving at you, and she says hi to my hubby. So, such a great assistant. Anyhow, got the boundaries card. So, what this is telling me is that we work within our limitations. We might have to have boundaries in order to protect ourselves, but and not just sort of wall people off or push them away, but to know where we start and where other people begin. What's mine to deal with and what's not mine to deal with. These are the things that are going to be strong this week. Boundaries means there's a limit, a defined limit at this point in ordinary reality, that is, to my energy. I am this energy. I'm right here. I am in this body. I'm in this space. There's a little bit of room around me for my energetic space, but the boundaries help me stay inside my own space rather than going outside my space to take care of you or to be with you and forgetting to come back into my own energy. And I would say at least that's something that your mother did a lot. So it might have been something that was demonstrated to you significantly and effectively, as it were. Um, and boundaries mean that you're going to come up against the boundaries of your consciousness this week and see also how far out those boundaries of consciousness are and how wide they are. Good morning, Susan Doolittle. Thank you for being here. The energy of this week is boundaries. We're going to be working with the boundaries a lot, and it's always something we need to tune up on, I think. And when I understand what's mine and what's not mine, then I can refine my own energy or go inside and make the changes inside me that I need to make, not try and get you to change, because that's not my job. That is somebody else's. That's your job. Whatever you, however you're going to change, if you want to change or not want to change, that's up to you. The boundaries lets me change my location, my attitude, my perspective, my sense of self. Nobody can change my sense of self. Okay, so we've got two cards from the Reconnecting Soul deck. Whoopsie. 142 DNA activation cards. These I like a lot. I've been working with these for a couple of years, and they don't let me down. I'm surprised. So okay, this one wants to go first. And this card is in connection with the establishment of boundaries and the maintenance of boundaries. So this is the energy of this DNA activation card. So imagine that this is a strand of DNA and that you are taking it in. And in my world, we take things in. There's the soul chakra about 12 inches above the head, and there's an opening between the soul chakra and the crown, and you can slide this energy right in there and then just begin to bring it in all throughout the body. And just notice, track the energy. How does that feel in your body? Where does it land? Where does it want to be? Where does this DNA strand go to most support you? And we take in the symbol first because it's easier on our conditioned mind to take in symbol rather than the actual stated meaning of the card, which is meaning. Meaning, you are now able to reconnect with your mission and purpose for this incarnation. You have the tools and clarity to enact your vision. Meaning, so it's only from within my energy sphere I can enact my soul's purposes or my vision or what I've been directed, divinely directed to do. And if I am all spread out and I've got points of attention all over the place, I'm going to be scattered and not being able to focus. And I will not be able to achieve my goals, what I'm up to. So the meaning card, you are now able to reconnect with your mission and purpose for this incarnation. You have the tools, the clarity to enact your vision. And I will take pictures of these cards and put them up on the Facebook site, our Facebook page, Annie Batchelder on Facebook. So this is the other DNA card, DNA strand, and this is response to support again of this this week. And what I'm receiving is that it supports you in exploring your consciousness and exploring feelings and how life is occurring for you this week. From a place of curiosity and inquiry, and with no preconceived conclusions. Not worrying about the results, you're just gathering information and exploring consciousness. Okay, this is the mystery card. And so let's take this energy, this DNA strand, and put it into our bodies right here in between the soul chakra and the crown chakra, and let it come in to our, boy, it lands a lot in the third eye and the whole crown. Whole crown of my head is just radiating this little bit in the jaw, right where at the hinge points, in the throat, in my shoulders and sockets right there, and down into the second chakra that lands right in there very nicely. This is the mystery card, and this attribute opens you to fully appreciate the mystery that is life in all its perfection. So this is what helps you explore the limits of your consciousness. This is what helps you explore the limits of your consciousness. This particular DNA strand and exploring the mysteries of consciousness. All right. Play with the energy. Taking a few deep breaths inward. Greetings and welcome from the news. We are with you today as we lift your energies, releasing you for a few minutes from the bonds of gravity. As we release you, your energy from the bonds of preconceived conclusions, you are moved, naked, childlike, curious. Let the energy in the back of the head and the neck open up. This is where loving guides transmit to you directly, and where the energy can come into your body, into your throat, your heart, and your mouth, and open greater sense of knowing. Some high level light beings would be recognized. You are support this to a state of innocence. Releasing you from suffering. When you are in this state, there are no judgments. You don't have your defensive fear on. You are free of the physical, all the mental and emotional programming. Going through some dimensional boundaries gently, easily, with each level, each dimension of reality throughout and washes, cleanses you of certain limitations and issues. Perhaps even the way that you define yours. That as we go up through these dimensions, there is less and less human definitions of who you are. Becoming energy. Like we use the complete word on purpose. You are complete. You were created by the divine. With a very unique spark of the divine inside. It is your light, your gift in this world. It is the truth about you and your connection with the original source from which you come. Endless boundaries, cosmos, you would like to sidle to a particular star and feel the energy. From that star. the light is going back to join source. And it's that light of the divine perhaps working with perhaps just divine. There's no distinction between you and the divine. It is all one. So we do acknowledge the forces of light. Light within, light without. The original light. The infinite eye. The divine. Delicate, graceful. Gently moving back to your beloved body. Thank yourself. Oh, so we bid you thank you for your time. It helps me a lot if you have a reading with me. You can have a reading in your Akashic records by going to anniechannels.com or on my website. Also, it is that $28 one question reading. And a lot of people are really getting powerful readings out of that. I'm surprised at what comes through. Not, you don't get stinted at all, believe me. Like, I'm sure this pays dollar for dollar, moment for moment at work, but it certainly is a great service for you. Good morning, Carolyn. Right. AnnieChannels.com. And if you want to come to the Bringing Forth Soul Consciousness Facebook group page for the 9 o'clock, I take questions. You can write your question in the comments and I will channel. And thank you. I love you. Thank you.